Good evening, YouTube. This is Timothy2415. Today I'm doing a brief update on my different weapons, firearms, and my sword and knives. As you see behind me is my different weapons. One of them will be my Mossberg 500 .410 pump shotgun, my Mossberg 500 12-gauge pump shotgun, my Marlin 357 lever-action rifle. 357 Magnum lever-action rifle shoots the same cartridge as the 357 revolver. You saw the review. If you've seen the review of it's single by itself, you'll know more about the 357 lever-action. My Savage 22 right here, the Mark II, clip-fed. It is loaded. Then I have this Ninja Warrior sword right there. It's not a good sword at all. I don't know why I even put it up there, but it's not a good sword at all. My good swords, I sold them a while back for money when I needed it for gasoline. A good sword. Here's a good knife right here. My U.S. Marine Corps K-bar. It's a combat fighting knife. It's a good blade, sturdy, won't break on you. Can take a lot of abuse. Can use it as a hammer, pound nails in. It's a good stabbing and a fighting knife, that type of thing. It'll easily cut someone's throat, easy to sharpen, and really good to keep the blade sharp. My Copenhagen Black, my second Copenhagen Black cam, and my Redman. Alright, the difference between the 12-gauge and 20-gauge shells. That is a 12-gauge right there. It's a high-power Federal 6-shot. It is 2 3/4 in size, inches. Now, your 12-gauge. See the difference? 12-gauge is much bigger. It's longer by a little bit. Actually, no, they're both 3 4/5 shells, but there's a significant size. Like this brass right here, that is longer and bigger. That's shorter. But because it's a 20 gauge, that's a 12. Now, a 410. This is its 3-inch 4-shot. This one's meant for squirrel, rabbit, that type of small game. So it's much thinner and much longer. This is for this right here. 12 gauge. Okay. I don't have my 20 gauge. I sold that a while back ago. Now, how do you load a pump shotgun? For those of you who don't know. For those of you who like to do your safety check. See? It's unloaded. Let's see if I can get it in here. There is no shell in there whatsoever. Nothing. Nothing. Alright. How to load a 410 pump shotgun. Alright, let's see here. I'm taking this. Sorry, I'm being a little clumsy today. Alright, take the shell. You can put it in through here. You put it in like this. Push up and back down. I got others here. Up into the mag. It pushes the other shell up further. That one locks into place. You put another one in, slide up, it locks in place. Now there's a little lever right here. You push in, pull down, push back up, and it kicks the shell into the barrel. Now I'm going to unload it. Now there's a little knob here. You push and it ejects the shell one at a time. You get it in place here. You might have to, yeah, there you go. Being a little stubborn for me. There we go. That's 1, 2, and 1 in the barrel. Alright, see? Shell comes down after you work the pump. Kicks it out. Since I unloaded them all, there's nothing there. That's how you load a pump shotgun. That goes for a 20 gauge, 12, or a 12, 20, or a 16 gauge, 10 gauge. It don't matter if it's a pump. That's how it does it. 357 is a little different. Alright. See that little right there? Put the shells in there and it goes up into the mag. And you just use the lever to kick the rounds in. Now there's another way you can load a pump shotgun that I didn't show you. You want to go ahead and put a round in the barrel. You just slide it up into the barrel like this. There you go. That's how you load a pump shotgun and a 357. In my view, the 410 pump shotgun is a good beginner shotgun for those who've never shot shotgun before. For 6-year-olds, even 5-year-olds, to up to 10-year-olds. When they hit 11 years old, I'd give them 20 gauge. Let them shoot them around single shot. Start off with single shot. That's how I started off. 410 single, 20 gauge single, 12 gauge single, and then I worked my way up the pumps. I got the 410 because it's smaller than my 12 gauge barrel length, and that was for home defense purposes. Both pumps are good for squirrel and rabbit, but a 410 pump is still a good beginner's gun for those who never shot shotgun at all, even pump. 357 is a good beginner rifle for those who've never deer hunted with a high powered rifle before, and you know, that's just my basic stuff, and that's just what I use for squirrel, deer hunting, and rabbit hunting. Same for the K-bar. That's my deer skinning knife and deer gutting knife. I rub snuff whenever I'm hunting, so I always have rubbing in. For those of you who say it affects deer hunting, it don't. It absolutely does not affect deer hunting. They may be able to smell it, but it does not scare them off. It does not affect it at all. I've had shoes in and killed deer, big bucks, small bucks, doe, with rubbing snuff in, chewing and spitting. So it does not affect deer hunting whatsoever. Alright guys, this is Timothy, signing